Hello, everybody. It is time to finally finish Legend ZA. There's not much more for us to do, actually. Let me check audio really quick. Cool. Let me switch over to the game. Last time I'm going to be sitting on a bench, I think. That's not true. We're probably going to have to wait till nighttime one more time. Actually, no, we don't, because I already got everything we need for this. So, for the reward matches, we're up to 24, and I have the last ticket right here. We have 2 more side quests to do. There's one more 2 weeks ago. Then I got an extra one from DLC, I realized. So now we have 2 more to do. And it's right up here. First things first, I want to take care of this, which has been sitting in my quest list this whole time. The Furfurl had been thoroughly trained as they have been sitting in my party this whole time, occasionally joining in on Royale battles, but not really. Now they're all like level 80 and 70, so hopefully this will be way better. Dragonite's on level 100, if that isn't a good enough scale to show you how much ZA Royale I've been doing. Let's see, where are they? Here we go. Gang's all here. 79 to 83, I think. Also, yes, I have found 2 more shiny Pokemon. This Bergamite and this Bulbasaur. Oh, hang on a second. I'm looking at the wrong screen here. Hey, Valentin. It is now time to dogfight. Alright, what should we give these guys? One of you needed wise glasses. It was you. Yes. And Silk Scarf. Kind of surprised I actually did not give this to... I don't think I gave this to anyone before. Maybe I didn't have it. Yo, you can take it. Alright. Now I have to go for this again. And see, hopefully we are better prepared for this. I'll prove my defeating to you. I've trained 6 Furfurl properly this time. I also have items in case something goes wrong. I mean, they're going to have EVs this time because they've been in that party for Royale matches. So yeah, I think it'll be way better for this. Also, they're like 20 levels higher now, so yeah, so we'll be fine. I'm actually dealing damage. Now I don't have to run around and try and make them survive all these attacks. Check out the big one. You can push me away, but you won't be stopping me! Oh, you're gonna do that. Okay, well, that doesn't matter too much anyway. Headbutt. That's the ranged one, isn't it? I think it is. Let's see what it does. Nope. That's not the ranged one. Also, I'm typically not doing this with like a Furfurl that's not doing anything because it's like 20 levels below everything else, so that's helpful too. Let's get the ball in here. Get the ball involved. This is the ranged one, I think. Nope. Well, actually, this has Cotton Guard. Yep, it's the ranged one. Yeah, that's quite fine, actually. I will Cotton Guard for no reason, because I pressed by mistake. Yeah, they used to do like a 4th of HP on everybody. That was awful. This Rock Smash. Headbutt. There we go. The one at the end is the first one that we had. The one that was the lowest level. Here's our ranged one. Trying to roar at this dog. Dog. That actually really hurt. Ow. There we go. Now the first one shall beat the boss here, the big boy. The shiny one. With Giga Impact. Never mind, he's probably not going to be able to do that. So I try though. You're supposed to be the tankiest one. Nope. Okay. Well. Time for the boss to show up. Big Brother's here to kill. You know what does make this even harder though is that basically your only option for damage over time is Fire Fang, I think. So you have to get lucky with Fire Fang in order to either weaken them or weaken the attack ones or just kite them around. Barely any convenience. Way worse the first time. If I was doing it on level, it would be way harder. As of now, no one in Lumios can claim to love Furfrou as much as you, Lair. Congratulations to our new Furfrou champion. Yes, congratulations. This is the haircut lady, I believe. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Soing-ne? I forgot how you said that. Soing-ji? Something like that. It feels like things are finally back to how they were, doesn't it? Indeed. I remember the disaster 5 years ago when... the disaster 5 years ago forced Lumios' Furfrou trimming salon, Frazier Furfrou, to close up shop. It broke the heart of every Furfrou fan in Lumios. We feared we would never again be able to try out new trims for our beloved Furfrou. But then, a savior came to our city. That's you! Myrte and her scyther were struggling to learn how to properly trim Furfrou. Not only did you assist them, but you also stand on top of the Furfrou League. You truly are an inspiration to us all. Perhaps your achievements will even prompt the creation of new leagues to celebrate other Pokemon species. A Spupa League? Maybe a Bionicle League? Bionicle. Hope you show us your love for Pokemon in each and every one of the new leagues that appear. I'm not sure if that'll happen, but I do hope you'll stop by whenever you want to give your Furfrou a trim. Very in-depth side quest this was. Worthy being the last one? I don't know. Technically, it also wasn't the last one. Oh, she's gone too. Okay. So, we got a new side quest over here. This one appeared a couple weeks, like last week, I think. Via the mystery gift online. So you need internet for this one. I assume they're going to be doing a lot of these down the road, but this is probably the last one we're going to be doing, at least on stream. Has had an interesting opening reward, but I will not show it quite yet. Also, I guess I can take these guys out now. They have earned their rest. They have trained well for this final encounter. But now we can finally put a proper team back together. We know my level 100 Dragonite. Level 100 Alpha Dragonite. Not unbalanced in the slightest, I'm sure. Greetings. I have been expecting you. Lady Jacinth is waiting for you. Please come to the Society of Battle Connoisseurs bathing area? Yeesh. Oh, wait, is this from meeting Jacinth the first time? Maybe it is. This is probably nothing. Well, did I do that off screen? No, I'm pretty sure that happened between... We'll see. Let's go. Spupa League? Please do not. Wait, what? You don't like Spupa? you don't like the hardened off? That the Metapod battle induced? My dear Lair, you have my sincerest thanks for requesting the Infinite Zia Royale to be held as your reward for reaching rank A. In fact, it allowed me so much that I decided to hold a tournament of my own. It is called... Thought my French would go off in. Let's Super Tournoi de Descent Zero. Oh? That was an O, I think. Care to guess what the O stands for? Out of this world? Oasis only? Ordinary? Ordinary. As if one of my endeavors could be considered as ordinary. Oh my goodness. This is a turn between only you and me. Thus, the Tornado de Descent. Oh. This lady's obsessed with me. No matter how many battles you win, your next opponent will always be me. Furthermore, you may face me as many times as you like, whether or not you manage to win the entire tournament. So, do you understand now? Of course. Oh, using an O in your reply. How clever of you. The Magic Card Jump mobile game. Magic Card Jump was hilarious. Now let us begin. I am certain you will fully appreciate my brilliance once you experience it. Another time, maybe. Yeah, let the tournament begin. Find a bunch of fairy types. And steel? Maybe not the steel part. Anyway, you get to hear the Descent battle theme again. I actually fought her once during the Infinite Rail, so I got to hear it then. $73. We're well covered for that. Ow. These are moving out of the way. Is it? It's just. Wow. Is this just the fighting Jacinthe repeatedly, just forever? That'd be a funny thought. At the very least, it would be fighting her 4 times, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Ow. That is unfortunate. This may have not been the quest I expected. I think this literally just appeared because I beat Jacinthe in the Infinite Rail. She got rid of that. There'll be more quests than I expected. And it also means I have to go and look at the mystery gifts list again. Pretty tough. We're almost done now, though. Gonna need... Oh, I actually don't have the right counter for this. Ultra. Ultra. Ah, no line this time, huh? Just gonna do it. Ironically, it would have been helpful to actually have the Dene for this. Nice protect. Alright, I'm gonna do this now. Fly! Ow. Well, you need that, it's fine. Boom! Of course, Namoto doesn't count. Yeah, Namoto would love trading anything. That defeat is nothing compared to the joy of witnessing such a magnificent might. I probably sold the whole thing with Dragonite, honestly. I don't know if I could go through 4 battles straight of just fighting only fairies with him, though. Most heartfelt congratulations for your victory. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Well, now I definitely can. And your Pokemon in the next battle as well. Are you ready to begin? I'm ready to do this. Glade is good for 1 Pokemon on our team. Just 1. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad for Carbink or well, who is it? Mawile. Everything else not so much, though. Oh, this is awful. What am I doing? Switch! Switch! Ooh, okay. Nice screen up. Haha, I'm not a fairy yet, fool. Yeah, that's Stealth Rock. Get Stone Edge. Idiot. There we go. Mawile. Why did she keep saying out Mawile for this? Does Mawile have Fire Fang or something? Yes. Okay. I need... Get a cookie now that Play Rough is out. Earthquake! There we go. Aurora's gonna be next. Yep. Immediately stick and sword that boy. Nope. Gardevoir's next, yep. None of that, please. Sylveon. This is not the setup for Sylveon. Okay. Light screen again. Give me my health back! Oh, right, I forgot your Sylveon. You have, like, infinite defense. Luckily, Giga Drain, like, basically makes you live forever. There we go. Now, actually, you know who's probably better for this? Here we go. I do have the Mega Stone equipped, so I'm pretty sure this is good. It's using the light in the move. Well, I don't need to trade it anymore, but I guess it's much appreciated. You know, there is also, I mentioned it in the description of the stream, but there is actually an achievement, not achievement, but like a research task to do 1,000 battles. I'm currently at about 600, so, you know, what if I just did 400 times? You now have the option. That'd be 100 tournaments. By the way. A most heartfelt congratulations on your victory. Let me heal your Pokemon. Although I guess this is probably better if you put, like, I don't know, like a Steel move on Dragonite or something. Because all our Pokemon are weak to Steel, now that I think about it. If you put a Steel move on Dragonite, like Flash Ken or something, you could probably sweep through her entire team just by mashing the A button repeatedly. Except for Mawile. Mawile will not be super effective against that, but everyone else will be. So, you know, that probably is the best way to get that done. Might take forever, though, with all these cutscenes. Hey, he's upsetting in Scarlet for this. Switch because of this rock part. Oris is next. Never mind, I said out Galate too soon. It's Mawile. You can eat that. No, we're also gonna survive this because of that. Nope. Now it's Auroras. This is basically her team from the Royale, so I've seen it plenty of times. By plenty of times, I've seen it 4 times now. Freeze Try is kind of a ridiculous move because it literally does freeze, and it's also effective against water. I'm down! Let's go! I will punch a girl. Okay. I've also done a lot of that. Not to that Gardevoir, but a different one. She would be ecstatic. 100 matches? That sounds like excellent. She and Nomono definitely would get along. Nice protect. But it'll save him from this? Yes, it did. Because it's psychic. Is that the finals? No, it's semifinals. Okay. The agony defeat is nothing compared to the joy of witnessing such a magnificent might. He's gonna keep saying the same thing. I'm trying to think if this would be harder than, like, without healing. This would be harder than 10 battles in a row. I feel like it would be. Although I guess you would be fighting the same Pokemon over and over again, so it'd be way easier to plan for 4 battles against the same person than 10 battles against random people. And you're putting up a fun match as well. Are you ready? I'm ready to do this. Once more with feeling. That is, well, this works too, I guess, sure. I'm gonna get moon blasted before he gets over here, though. Also, good chance you could have survived that, because it's a Carbake. Mawile. Been a while, Mawile. In a while, Mawile. See ya. Later, Crocodile. later, Alligator. In a while, Mawile. Nice, look at that blizzard off. How's that even possible? In comes Gardevoir. I shall cut you down. Now I shall punch you. One of the reasons why I actually start to like Glade is because it has such a good variety of moves. So I was just like, I like can just like put missing anything on him and probably be pretty well off. Which is kind of silly because you're not going to use every move on Glade, and you can probably guess what move you're going to have on too. And here I was wondering there wouldn't be a lot to this tree this time. Turns out I was wrong. Okay. It's a good thing the elite of Kalos as well under head Titus is toxic. Toxic out in the first round of a 10-round match tournament. So actually doesn't use any status moves, interestingly. Congratulations! You are the champion of Super Tournoi de Jacinto. Now, to the victor goes the grandest prize of all. Which is... another tournament! Right the battle at any time, forever! Congratulations, from the bottom of my heart, I commend your victory. Well, at least someone's excited. And 3 luxury balls. If you get those every time, that's pretty good. You know, if you need luxury balls. Crossing paths with Lady Jacinth can be a great burden, one that I know all too well. No, there's infinite. Well, I'm sure no explanation is needed. I'm in a rather chatty mood today, so allow me to delight you with the details of this event. In a tournament, you have the honor of facing off against me, and only me, in an infinite loop of battles where your sole aim is to rack up wins. As I kind of saw, make sure to keep note of your longest winning streak as well. Oh, so you can literally just do this infinitely. Like, actually infinitely. I think I'll pass, though. So, yeah, I guess they expect you to fight just it over and over again. 400 times? The fact they added such a thing just leads to believe that they realize, like, oh yeah, we should probably do something so that getting 1,000 wins is not as tedious. This might actually be like a thing added in an update. I'm not sure. If that's their solution to this, that's kind of funny and kind of admittedly kind of sad. Is the other one actually here? Maybe there's not another one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it does stop at 119? Maybe? I was expecting another EX mission. Hang on a second. Let me look at mystery gifts. I think it's here. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait. Yeah, so the Project M thing should be here somewhere. I don't see it. Did I not apply for it somehow? I don't know how I wouldn't. Done literally everything else. Unless I do have to do 25 Royale matches, in which case I just have to do the next one. Gonna check the lab first. I think there's usually a marker here if there's something to do. Nope, nothing new here. Alright then, I guess I have to look about it and do it. Well, I'll do one thing first before I go on with that. Let's see. Probably hear my keyboard while I'm looking this up, because now I'm curious. Oh, what? Says that to go to... There was a marker there, so I wasn't sure how we were supposed to know that. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that heads up. I just did look it up, but... Yeah, I don't know how they're supposed to know to go there. Let me heal first. We will wrap this up with the last Royale match, whatever it is. Apparently something special on 25, we'll see. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Lysander Labs, the 3rd floor. Yeah, so there's just, like, not a marker here, which is weird. Something about security powered back on in response to your presence. Initiating security protocols. Megastones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Activating Project M. Oh, I love Melee. This project is highly dangerous. We just like to release the locks. Yeah, let's release it. See, even they knew I loved Melee. He's my favorite character. Now, Lair, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you better not fail to catch it. Project M. How to catch yourselves on Mewtwo. How convenient. Catch that Mewtwo! You can't fail me here, kid! Oh, it even has the music from his battle theme. His Gen 6 battle theme, that is. Anyone who's watched my early playthroughs of Pokemon games, I think it actually was Fool's Golds. I basically played like every Mewtwo battle theme there was because I had to do it that many times. Oh yeah, this is a big deal. I'm also not gonna hear it. Actually, I'll let it play for a bit. Ow. I will take that hit for Glade, apparently. To be fair, it's a pretty good Mewtwo theme. Unfortunately, it's also the theme that plays for all legendary birds in Gen 6. Because we're like the Kanto legendary theme, really. Anyway. Time to slice you down. No good. Time for round 2. That is actually a Pokeball I wanted, but I couldn't find anything else. Yes, we all know you're strong. No need to show off by going defeating a legendary Pokemon. I wanted you to catch me, so not knock it out. I just don't know what the best Pokeball for this would be, since I can't quite see. Oh, I guess I do have this one. Sure. So, I forgot to mention, for 24 Royale battles, you get a Master Ball. So, that's one way to get one, or you can get it from Mabel's requests. He gets the Aura Farm one more time. I like the 4 arrows, like you're just guaranteed to get this. Oh, he's frozen. How unfortunate for you. Now, you're not a Mewtwo without a Master Ball. Oh, you caught it? Good. One sec. Ugh, seeing this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling no matter how long it's been. I figured Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just too impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you end up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. I think you've got nothing better to do? Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. Very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who's conducted research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. You wonder if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory is that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Knight Y, Mewtwo Knight X and Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. His Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving up his energy for when it needs to battle. We put Project M in the back burner and forgot about it. You forgot about a Mewtwo in your back pocket? I feel like Lysander would want to use that, like, in general, without the stones. Oh, I guess Mewtwo wasn't having it. Like, Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why weaken now? Was it just reaction to Mewtwo Knight X and Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even had those 2 Mega Stones in the first place. See, this is a thing called the Mystery Gifts. They just like appear from it. I don't know what to say. What do I know? Maybe you two will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director sells a pile of work awaiting her. So I'm making it up now. Bye! Experience 1 Experience Candy L. I guess you did get a Mewtwo out of this, so. Catching psychic types. Yeah, so I did do a little bit of that too. Mostly it's just me running around with repeat pulls and catching Pokemon that were dual typed. Running around the sewers gave me like a lot of them because there's a lot of ghosts in there. I was actually doing it for a bunch of, not Chandelure, Litwick, because they're firing Ghost. The best place to get Bug and Poison, though, is just the graveyard. It's just a wall of Spinarak that you just, like, instantly catch. Is Mewtwo trade a bit of freedom for more power through Megastones? I don't even know if Mewtwo even likes... I mean, I suppose it does like fighting. It's literally built to do that, but... This one's timid? That's kind of funny, actually. Considering the feeding here. Whoa. We'll have to do the sleep pose. I don't usually listen to Mabel rambling. Yeah, so from what I understand, Mewtwo is just like, doesn't even like fighting, but he is really good at it. This man will not strike a smile. You cannot make him. Oh, it just seems mad that people always want to use him for stuff. So the fact that he can just be like, well, I'm just not going to do what you say is pretty funny to me. What's your preferred Mewtwo? I honestly think I do like Y more. But, man, is he tiny. He's too fired up to sleep. Alright, let's just walk out into the streets with a Mewtwo. Sounds like a smart idea. Alright. I guess since I also Mega Evolved Mewtwo, I now have to actually use it in the final Royale battle. Oh, what was me? She might be shorter than I expected. Although, that's not a big deal, I guess. Let's do the last guys. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Urbane for the 25th one. I don't know why that would be so special, though. Your opponent would be insane not to surrender. Let's see who's brave enough to face Mewtwo in battle. Yeah, let's do it. I also didn't save, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh, it's Emma again. Okay. I'm not sure if it's always gonna be Emma for the 25th one, because I ran into Ivor like 3 times between 15 and 25. Considering the fact that I got a Master Ball for the 24th win, I can't imagine what the 25th is going to be. If anything, it may have actually been the 20. It actually may have been the Master Ball. Hey, look what it is. It's a consequence of their actions. I do find it interesting that Mewtwo has amnesia, or not amnesia. It has Psycho Cut. But it's like not well known for using that. But that literally does not matter because it's a Mewtwo, so it has super high attack anyway. I can't believe you actually got that crunch off. Obama Snow. Emma's entire team is full of Mega Evolutions, in case you didn't notice. Let me clue you in on the 411. What other weird words could I use? She, however, only Mega Evolved her last Pokemon, which I think is always the same one. RIP. This is the highest level Gallade I've ever used in a playthrough. I feel like it is, and only because we have to do so much fighting. Yes, I believe it is always the same warnings. I don't think it was this. I think it was yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was this Malamar before. Which is funny because on the cover art, she does use Mega Lucario, I believe. Got it right here. Yeah, it's Mega Lucario on the cover art. Ow. Why'd I do that? I love wasting time. This thing's actually really fast. Don't have to switch. Anyway, I guess I should do this. I've been holding back this whole time. Faced by level 100 Mega Dragonite. Very impressive. Oh no, it looks like I lost. Well, that's that. Reward is 3 bottle caps. And 6 pieces of candy. Is that it? Okay. So yeah, I guess it must have been the 24th one instead of the 25th one. Unless something happened when I walk out here. Nope. Okay. So maybe it was the Master Ball that I was supposed to be going for? I don't know why everyone would be telling me to do it in that case, though. Unless I have to do 26 battles. Just checking out stuff, just to make sure. Yeah, everybody's cleared out. Yeah, it looks like nothing, maybe? Could have been the Master Ball, not quite sure. That is basically everything now. It's every quest, every side quest that is currently out anyway, I think. I don't think it's a 100 mission 120. If there is, it hasn't appeared yet. I was halfway expecting a mission 120 after doing that 25th one. I'm gonna find out later. It was like you have to do 26 matches and you get an extra side quest or something. $119 is an odd number to end on. I know there's 2 more there, but they weren't there at the start of the game. Or when the game first released. Okay, yeah, that is it, I guess. bit of an underwhelming ending, but what are you gonna do? Clear, I should say the Mewtwo thing for last. But yeah, I think that about wraps up ZA then. Unless I'm forgetting something, which I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Who knows? I will reiterate what I said before during the credits. The game was enjoyable. I don't want to say good or bad because I think what really matters is that I like it or not. Or I like playing it. I thought it was at least fun to play, so I don't know if I'd start from the beginning again. I do think that Arceus is still better. For some reason, it feels like catching Pokemon was maybe it was more just exploration and stuff too, because you're in one place the entire time in this game. It has a lot of cool stuff in it, like it has dungeons for the first time in 2 or 3 generations. It has a dungeon, I guess. It's not dungeons, plural. It's just one. That's still more than the other generations, though. If they keep up like this, I guess, at least in terms of stability, they'll be fine. Not sure what the main series would need. I'm not sure if this is what the main series itself needs. But, yeah. That'll about do it, I think. Bit of a short stream today, but, you know, this is everything it has to offer. Hey, Gil, before you take off again, just to be sure, right? I did 25 reward matches, but nothing happened. I did that right? 25 matches, done. What? What do you mean? Yeah, dude, you just got here. I was going to end. Go grind more battles. One more battle? I can't do that. It's not a big deal. Answer Discord. What? Did you call me on Discord? I don't see anything. What do you mean, answer Discord? Anyway. You didn't answer my question yet. Unless you... Oh, wait, there it is. Oh.
I don't get double audio.
Hello.
So, okay, you only need to do 20, by the way, so congrats on doing an extra 5.
I didn't do 20? I didn't see anything, but I did 20 anyway. What are you talking about?
Well, anyways, alright, so, did you go to, the Super Battle Royale area?
Oh.
Super Battle Tournament?
Was it just Sin's thing? Is that it?
Yeah, the Infinite Battle Tournament?
Yes. So, that's
the last side quest.
Okay. That's last side quest. Understood. Okay.
Unless you get the DLC.
Yeah, let's get DLC. Okay, so cool. So I went Waverboard. That's cool to know. I thought you said 25.
Shiny Charm.
Oh, dude. Shiny Charm. Yes, the Shiny Charm. Yes. Let's fight just Synth. Let's fight just Synth 400 times. Sounds like a good time right now.
Dude, first of all, it's not as bad. I think you can turbo that fight if you have something like with a I don't know what
if you have a steel move.
Like I would have to think you probably need like Golden Go from the DLC or something like that maybe.
You could probably do it with you could probably do it with I feel like you probably do it with Metagross.
Actually, I think you are right. I think it is with Metagross. Because her levels are like the normal levels for it, so it's like 60-ish or something like that. And yeah, if you can just turbo, like you can effectively just like put, I think it's like heavy slam, and then just hold down like left trigger to target, and just constantly spam like heavy slam or something like that. It might be Iron Head, I don't remember what it is. It just knocks out all her Pokemon, and because you're mashing A, you just keep proceeding. Because like when you beat her, like I don't know if you did it any, but once you beat her, she'll ask you like, all right, are you ready for the next round? And you can say yes or no. So clearly if you press A, it'll just go ahead and like continue on with the same thing. And you're already holding down left trigger, so you just keep doing that over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, so. I mentioned that earlier. I was like, oh, so I guess if you really want to do the battle thing, you just like fight just in the tournament over and over again. And then she says, oh wait, now do it infinitely. It was like, what? So I guess you can literally just keep mashing A over and over again.
Yeah, the way you grind out the battles, there's 2 ways. The 2 proper ways. Neither of them use just one is, I think it's either the 2 or 3 star hotel. I can't remember which one only has 3 Pokemon.
That would be the 2-star one.
You put something like with Surf. It doesn't really matter because you can just. They're so weak, anything kills.
Yeah, I was about to say, do they scale? I was like, do they scale to your level? I never did it. No. I only did it once, so.
Nope, they do not. So you just turbo button something and fight if you want to do it like AFK method, or you do what I did, which is, and you get a lot of money for this. Yeah, you go do battle royales. And you just have Dragonaut, you get Alpha Dragonaut. Specifically, it's Alpha. The reason is because it's bigger, so its hitbox is bigger.
Okay.
E-Speed, Adamant Mint, 252 in attack and 252 in HP or defense, something like that. I can't really remember. And you effectively give it E-speed and the punches, so you have like a variety of moves. But typically, you just like go up to the person, either let them spot you. Oh, and normal gem. You give it normal gem, and you just E-speed, and it just knocks everything out. So, and yeah, there's also, I don't know if it's still present in this version. It probably is, because I don't know why they would patch it. There's like, and I could never get it to work, but I also never tried it. There's one of the maps for the battle royales. There's a Nurse Joy that spawns, and you can like fight her, but be just out of range, where she'll like instantly just respawn, and you can just keep fighting her that way.
That does sound weird.
Yeah, it's something that I don't know if it's like Switch 2 only or Switch 1 only or what. I never really tried it, because by the time I saw it, I was already done with my 9 billion battles. So yeah. What do you think of the post game?
It was all right. I appreciate that they still had quests for the legendaries instead of just having you get them. I think Arceus handled the legendaries better though.
I do as well. Are you getting the DLC? Did you decide if you're getting?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Sorry to disappoint anyone who wanted me to play it, but it sounds like it's not gonna be too interesting. So,
you know, I love Pokemon, right? Like, yeah. I'm normally like the first person. Dude, that DLC is such ass. It is so bad.
If you saw Gil's titles for the DLC streams, you're just like, this thing exists.
Dude, it was so bad. I was so hopeful. So you don't mind if I spoil the like mechanics of the end of the DLC, do you?
I technically already looked it up, so you can.
Okay, so you know about the donuts then, right?
Yes, I do. So one thing I do know about like that, like with very little context, is that donuts are somehow involved a lot in it. I don't understand why. Yes. I don't understand. I just said now why.
Yeah. So you get to the point at the end of the game where you have to farm berries to get better berries to get later on in the zones. So like the zones scale, but they also make the timer shrink. So like 1-star donuts and 1-star holds is a 1-to-1. So you have like 1 second equals 1 like calorie, right?
Yeah.
Pretty logical. 2-star donuts and a 2-star hole, that it becomes, instead of a 1 second per calorie, it's like a 1.3 second per calorie. So it adds. Still not terrible. Then you get to the 3 and 4 stars. And the 3-star, it goes from like 1 calorie per second to like 3 calories per second. And it adds an increased amount. By the time you're hitting like 2-star, all of your regular berries are absolutely useless. Like you don't use them at all because they're just garbage. And you need the hyper berries. What sucks is for the final boss fight of the DLC, I won't say who it is, but I'll just say you need to make a special donut. And the donut has to have these very like special flavor profiles. You know, the sweet, sour,
yeah,
all that jazz. And the donuts that you need are rare hyperspace berries for it. There is like 3 combinations that you can use. And
I know who the final boss is, by the way. I'm not sure if you just want to spare everyone else who's watching, but
yeah, I'll spare it just for that. But so the berries are rare. You need a certain set of those berries to make said donut to beat it. And to even get the berries, it's RNG based. So you have to try to RNG yourself a donut for berry power. So, I mean, you don't have to, I guess, to do berry power. It just helps. But it comes down to just a bunch of RNG. The last stream, you literally can go to, if you watched my like last stream I did of the DLC, like the story missions.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna beat it because all I had left was the final boss fight. That's it.
Let me guess. You spent multiple hours grinding for it.
I spent multiple hours grinding for a berry. A single berry. A single berry.
Also, this is not. It's actually Lena. That is 3. This is 5.
Oh, yeah. When I got to that point, like because I didn't know, I stayed pretty blind for the DLC. When I got to the point, I was like, all right, donut making, and they're like, make this special donut. I'm like, okay, and they're like, these are the flavor profiles you need. I'm like, oh, well, they give you like a special ingredient for it, and you're like, oh, well, that's probably gonna like double the flavor profile. So like, if a berry's worth normally 60, it'll give 120. And then that's not the case at all. It just isn't. And when I learned that, I'm like, there's no way. And keep in mind, to even get into the zones that have the the rare hyper berries, you have to spend those hyper berries to get there. So you could go into a zone, not get any of the berries you need, and then be out even more berries, causing you to grind even more. And dude, it was bad.
Sounds like a lot of I almost said save state. Jeez, save scumming.
Well, fun fact:
the game saves for you, doesn't it?
Yep.
Can it actually turn off autosave? I didn't really think about it. But...
You cannot. You cannot. However, people did find a method around it. Thanks to BDSP being as jank as it is, they created a thing of backup saves. Because I don't know if you remember, BDSP had a really big issue when it came out where you would get stuck in Veilstone City. And
I don't think I knew about that. Of all the things about BDSP, I knew.
Yeah, if you like saved specifically like after talking to like one of the NPCs in the corner, they would like corner you and you just are stuck like inside of one of them. Anyways, they added backup saves since then. Every game since then has had a backup save system. So what you do is you go to a Pokemon Center.
I love when a game is so bad the rest of the series has to apply for it, just in case it's also that bad.
Yeah, you go to Nurse Joy, talk to Nurse Joy. You don't have to heal if you don't want to. After you talk to Nurse Joy, you create a backup save. Then you go to make the donut. If the donut's bad, by the way, the donut's autosave. If the donut's bad, like really bad, you go to your home menu, like you close out of the game, press up, B and X, and it'll go back to like your backup save. So you do that, and then once you travel to hyperspace, it autosaves again. So you go to a Nurse Joy before you do that, so if it's really bad, you can just go back and loop it. The one thing is the Pokeballs themselves, when you break them, don't autosave, and they do change. So you can just keep changing them. Like, you can just save scum those. Still really tedious, though.
I'm trying to imagine, like, what if Usum did that? It was like, with ultra space traveling, I was like, that sounds like it'd be terrible for some reason. Like you had to, in order to get to Ultra Necropolis or Ultra Megalopolis, you had to give Solgaleo or Ludala like a ton of items in order to even get there.
I don't mind like using an item to get to said hyperspace. My complaint is how fast they drain, because when you get to like 4 and 5 stars, you're burning like 5 calories a second. And yeah, you have a lot of calories, but typically you're only able to spend like 3-4 minutes in there. And sometimes you need a lot of time in those hyperspace zones. It also sucks because the zones, so there's 3 zones, there's small, medium, and large. There's 2 or 3 small ones, 4 medium ones, and I think 2 large zones, and that's it. So the maps get real repetitive real quick. It's rough.
Yeah,
it's rough.
I mean, that's something. It's going to be either a lot of on-screen stuff or a lot of homework. I don't really mind homework too much. I went through all this after all, and then did extra credit apparently.
Yeah, you did do extra.
I got the Master Ball, by the way. Use it on Mewtwo. Oh. Very appropriate.
I don't know what I used my Master Ball on. It was something in the DLC, but I have no idea what it was.
I used the first of 2 you get, I guess.
You get 2?
Yeah, you get one from Mabel, and you get one from doing 24 matches.
Oh, I didn't do 24 matches. I did 20. So.
Well, I did 24 matches, so I know you get another one. You probably get more, I guess, if you do it more.
There is, I think it's like an RNG drop from the reward thingy. So you might have just lucked.
It seemed very appropriate to get it at 24 when I thought I had to do 25.
Yep. Maybe just luck sacked.
Perhaps.
Maybe just
Perhaps.
So, TLDR, don't get the DLC. I understand either because the DLC, like, this game was done, and the DLC was done before it was released.
Clearly, because they had advertised it.
Yeah, and the whole reason this game got delayed was because of Scarlet Violet's performance issues. That's also why the buildings aren't 3D modeled, because of the Scarlet and Violet issues. And they had plenty of time for the DLC. Like, I guess my only thought is they wanted to try to get out before Pokemon Day, because obviously they're going to announce Gen 10 and
yeah, they're clearly going to announce Gen 10. I'm pretty sure Gen 10 is going to happen. They want it out before Pokemon Day. Could have released it on Pokemon Day. Sure, why not, right?
I wish they would have. Like,
I mean, that would give you like 3 more months.
Marsh was part of the stream. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I don't ever I love this base game. I thought this base game itself was like probably my favorite Pokemon game, just because I just really enjoyed it. The DLC soured it so much. It was bad. I was in a bad state. I put down the game for like several weeks after I finished the DLC because I just didn't want to play it anymore because how bad it was.
I don't. It is kind of weird how bizarrely grindy this game is. Just like in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this.
I feel like it's not...
the 1,000 battles thing is absurd. Let's be real. I am rather surprised that after all of this, 25 matches, I'm only at 600. They want you to do 400 more fights for that.
When I finished the game itself and the 20 matches like I did, I had close to 800.
You had close to 800. What were you doing?
Just farming the battle royale.
I mean, the battle royale doesn't take that long.
Yeah, I mean I just zoomed through them, but like I had close to like 800 matches when I did all said and done. I think it was 800, maybe it was 600 as well. I don't remember. I could have to look at my stream, but I did just Dragonite it up, and that was my solution to it.
Yeah, I somewhat did that. I don't think you actually saw how I got this Dragonite. It is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, how'd you get it?
I threw a die ball at a full health Alpha Dragonite and caught it.
Oh. Nice. Dude,
nothing's that thing. I just kind of threw it and I got it. I was like, really?
Luck sack. Back to the 1,000 battles. I think they expected more people to do the battle royale portion more, like for stuff, but I don't. Like,
you don't really get much for it. I don't like. It seems like my thought was it also includes multiplayer fights, which I don't know if it does that, but it seems like that would make most sense if they wanted you to do like a ton of battles.
I actually need to play the game more because I need to finish the DLC Pokedex, which is RNG Fest. I literally have not been able to get a Rotom. It's a special scan and it's cancer on a stick.
Is Pokemon Home available yet? You could just do that, can't you?
It is not available, but I cannot do that because they've been doing this thing where if you complete the national decks of the game and their DLCs, you get a mythical that's typically shiny locked. So I have to get one from Legends ZA.
Wait, so they all have to have the ZA mark?
Yep.
Oh,
Same.
wow.
That's how you get Meloetta shiny, and there was another one that they did. They did one for BDSP, Sword and Shield, Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, and Scarlet and Violet.
I have legitimately completed every Pokedex, like without transfers, only trades. And I've not gotten any of those because it's annoying to trade them all to home. So.
Oh, I don't bother. I mean, I don't have an issue trading on home, but I've also got mine like super organized.
Yeah, mine is basically a complete mess. So.
Yeah, I assume they just expected people to do the like infinite battle royale thingy, but like I didn't care for that at all. I wanted to catch Pokemon more.
Well, yeah, but like, the infinite royale's all right. Obviously, you have to be really into the battle system to really want to get into it, but 1,000 battles? If you want an even number, 500, I guess. That's
500 would have been fine. I guess it is just for the shiny charm.
750 is less ridiculous, obviously, than 1,000, but if you really want to work your way up to it.
Which is easier in comparison, though? Completing, like, because typically all you're getting is a shiny charm, right?
Yes.
And
like, before you say anything, of course, any other game where you have to complete the Pokédex is easier.
Is it though? If you had like,
it's less tedious.
Well, it's only less tedious because you have friends.
That's true, I guess.
So,
but you need friends for this too. You need to trade.
No, you don't. You don't need to trade.
Do you not? Do you? Yeah, I do.
They're all in Zone 20.
Yeah, but you have to get Link evolutions.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
You have to trade.
Actually,
not only do you have to trade, you have to have someone trade to you.
Actually, I don't know if you have to complete that one.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention it yet, but yeah. So me and Gil got the whole thing set up. The only thing left to do on this save file is catch Pokemon types and do the battles. We found out.
Catching the Pokemon was easy.
Yeah, the catching Pokemon part's easy, but me and Gil found out that you need to have someone trade you a Pokemon that can link evolve. You can't trade a link evolve Pokemon to that person. You have to trade it to you.
Yeah, I thought you could just cancel the evolution. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I realized you can't cancel evolution because you can stop it whenever because you choose to evolve. So I just want to stop it if you just chose to do it. I don't know why they took out the option anyway, but they did.
Dude, same reason they took out link cables.
Well, they're linking cords.
Yeah, whatever.
Which reminds me, I did forget that I need to actually grab one more Mega Stone because I want to do this on stream. On stream? Yes.
Oh yeah? Which Mega Stone you missing?
I think it's Sharpedo Knight.
Oh.
Which I
Walnut?
already got all of the stones for. Which, if you're waiting for his Royale battles, the shards aren't too big a deal. And getting the pink Canary plush gives you like a ton really fast. And in this update, they made it so you can get more than 999. So.
Yeah, it would have been freaking nice. Dude, okay, you've got me on another rant for the DLC. Keep in mind, this is before they expanded the 90, like to where you can get 9,099. There is a side quest. There's like in Zone 17, he might be even in the normal one, where it's just a shady seller dude that sells TMs. And once you beat, yes, you do need Mega Shards for it. Once you beat the game, like the post game, 2 side quests show up. One for Magearna. You need to turn in 999 Mega Shards or Mega Stones so you can get a Magearna. Then there's Genesect, which you get from the shady guy. Except
wait, you got a Genesect from the shady guy?
Yes. Well, you catch it, but he shows you where it's at. It's a real shady thing. But anyways, you have to buy the drives from him to unlock the Genesect. Each drive costs actually, I think it's like 500. It's either 400 or 500. Or it's 450, something like that, to where you can only manage to get one at a time every time you do it. What makes it worse, and I don't know why this is a thing, you can buy multiple of the same drives. So, you know, if you get a Douse drive, you would think, oh, well, that's all I can, like, it would go away from the shop or it shows sold out. Because, like, why would I need another Douse drive? There's only one Genesect in this entire game. No, you can just buy multiple ones. But I was so mad of all, like, there's several of the DLC missions that are like that, where it's like you need the Mega Shards for it. And they're always at the point where it's like, you need just a little bit more than what you can hold to do all of them at once, and you have to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was like, oh my god. Also, this update lets you buy berries more than one at a time, which
it actually lets you buy.
It's like in sets.
Well,
it's like 110, 100.
That I didn't know, but also you can now buy drinks repeatedly without having to go back up to the top.
I didn't know that because I never bought a drink once.
I mean, I always buy drinks because why do you want to buy potions? You just buy drinks. Though, then again, in this game, you don't need to buy anything because you just find it on the floor or something.
I have 999 Hopper Potion, Super Potion, and Potions.
I don't have any of that.
You know why? Because there's a nice auto heal button, and I got real lazy in the DLC area. Actually, before the DLC area, I was like, I'm gonna just, because I had so much money. I was broke. There's also a side quest in the DLC that cost $1 million to complete it for a cup of coffee.
I have $2 million right now.
Well, I spent all my money on potions, super potion, and hyper potions like a fool.
Wait, wait. Sorry, I think it's like through my head. Why did you buy potions again?
So I could auto heal because I got really lazy, and I'm like, I don't need this money. This was before the DLC came out, and I had 999 Ultra Balls, Great Balls, Pokeballs, so I didn't need anything.
I'm glad I'm such a stickler for just not wasting anything, because I always just buy drinks and use them.
Well, I mean, I used the potions. I used them. Auto heal, baby. That's the way you go. That way I can be lazy.
I bought 200 repeat balls. Why'd I buy them? Because I need to catch like a 50 Pokemon.
Oh, repeat balls
of every
are also
type.
good. I got like 500 of those.
I did not notice that Electros's like arms turn to pluses and minuses.
Yeah. Mucus. So, anyways, there's my rants for the DLC. I could probably think of some more if I.
I was about to say, why can I see Shiny Mega Venusaur? It's because I never actually evolved the Bulbasaur, which I guess I can do right now.
You could do that, yeah.
I could do that right now.
You should. So, yeah, DLC kind of sucks. I'll be honest. I wouldn't recommend it.
I just got you on like a 30-minute rant. Just you talk about the DLC.
I ranted after the DLC came out, or after I like finished the DLC. That's kind of con. After I finished the DLC, and I ranted the last like 2 DLC streams. The last DLC stream was really bad because I ranted for like half the stream. It's really cool. So you go to restricted, like a redacted island. I'm not gonna say the name. It's just known as redacted. I mean, it's not known as redacted island, but it looks really cool. At least on the Switch too. It looks like really beautiful, like actually beautiful.
It is nice to see it. I'm sure it's very nice to see it when you don't usually get to see it that way.
Yeah, and I'm like, why can't they make like it ticked me off even more because I'm like, why couldn't they make these like small areas like this for the DLCs like missions instead of just Lumio City? Dude, okay, another rant. The map in this game. I like the map in this game, right? It's a pretty solid map. It's way better than Scarlet and Violet's garbage map, and it works as a map.
It also loads.
It does also load. To be fair, it loads on the Switch too, no problem. But in the DLC, you can access the map. The map is actually useless. The map, you can't move anything. Your cursor is auto-locked to the like teleport, like where you entered. You cannot move your cursor. You cannot place pins. You can't zoom in or out. It is effectively worse than Scarlet and Violet's map because it does nothing the map does.
So you just see the full map. That's it. That's all you can see.
Let me show you real quick.
Show me what? You're showing on stream or someone's still streaming?
I mean, I guess you could technically. I'll show you. I need to share a screen though.
All right, so I'm gonna stream the stream.
Let me see. Oh, did it come off? Oh, it didn't. Okay.
Here's the rest of them, by the way. Mega Malamar is pretty cool. I like how, like when he's idling, he spins his fins around, his tentacles around to confuse you.
You know who? Speaking of Mega Malamar, you know who's really disappointing in this game that I feel like has wasted potential?
What?
Emma.
I'm surprised they didn't do much with Emma. I was expecting more.
I also was expecting more.
I was expecting her to have her full sync suit on, but she never did that.
Nope. She just wasn't a thing. All right, so I'm gonna go in here so you can see map. I can place pins. Everything's working. We'll just go in here. Sure. I'm gonna just close the game out.
You know what is weird? I'm surprised they didn't give Slowking a Mega Evolution. They gave Frostlass one.
I love Frostlass Mega. It's probably one of my favorite Megas from this game. Alright, so I'm in Ultra Wormhole, right? Hyperspace. That's not the map button. This is the map.
Oh yeah, you can't see anything on that.
Can't do anything either. This is the map.
Hang on. Let me show you guys what I'm currently looking at, if I can do this easily. How should I do this? I guess I will screen capture, window capture.
You can pop out the thing and do it if you needed to.
I can pop out this thing.
Oh, you want me to just? Here. I'll make this easier for you.
Oh, is it gonna send me a screenshot? That would probably be better.
No. I'm just going to.
I can pop it out. Okay.
Oh, maybe I can't do this.
Got it
I was
right here.
going to. Oh, do you got it? Good, because I was going to video ninja it to you, but I got
Video
lazy.
ninja.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to like get it to capture the Elgato.
Is
I mean,
it
I could still,
this one?
I could do it another way, but it would be more tedious and time
That's not the right
consuming.
one. You guys probably see that. Ignore. Can I just do the capture? I don't think I can.
You want me to
Trying
send you a screenshot?
Try to get the. Yeah, go ahead. In terms of one things I can't do is the pop-out window, which I don't know why. I don't know why we're going out of the way to do this, but here's some more megas while I'm going
Yeah,
through this.
I also don't know why, because
It is
every
quite
time
literally
I-
just quite just like a rainbow gradient over the spot, and you just can't see anything on it. It just says travel here in the center of the screen.
here, I got it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the DLC in a nutshell.
Okay, I got the picture. Let me. This is a lot of work just for some silly bit, but whatever. Yes,
is.
we got. Add this instead. Image.
Also, I don't know if I was at a Pokemon Center and saved, but I might have just wasted a really good donut, but that's fine.
It should be this one. Yep, there it is. That's the map that
I
you
don't
get
see
for
it.
when you're in hyperspace.
Yep. And it literally, you cannot do anything. It is actually useless.
I guess
Another
I could just say
rant-
travel here. I guess you just want to go back to the portal, I guess.
Yeah, and you can't move anything there. Like that is the default. Like this is where you go. The other thing is like once you complete these missions, there's a gold Pokeball that spawns. Completely RNG where it spawns. And sometimes it's in really, really evil hiding places. And it's really, really annoying that there's no like indicator where it's at. There's no like, there's like kind of a giant glowish to it, but it's not so big. Like on the large map, it's really hard to find. But medium maps, you have like probably like a 70% chance of finding. But sometimes it's hidden like under scaffolding. It's almost impossible because the scaffolding hides the glowy beam. So it's like almost impossible to find it. So
Delphox also has a really good mega. I did not get chestnuts.
you can get it now. I haven't got the last couple. So
Isn't it like you just have to
if you get to rank V or S right now, you get all of them that you've missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to do it too because I need to get all the Hoenn starters and chestnuts.
Oh, are all the Hoenn starters here now too?
I think so. If not, next month will be when they're all here.
Also, I don't think that's very useful to me because I can't get the Hoenn starters in my game.
Oh, well, you know.
I didn't shell out the $20 for the DLC. That is apparently terrible.
It is arguably the worst thing Pokemon's put out. I cannot think. I would rather play 2 FPS Scarlet and Violet.
You know what? Everyone bags on Scarlet and Violet. I didn't mind Scarlet and Violet as it was. I understand why people hate it. I still think BDSP is worse. On launch, at least it was way worse.
My thought is
BDSP felt like an insult to like something that already exists.
I think this is somewhat of a hot take. I feel Scarlet and Violet, I think, are exceptionally good games when it comes to story and the Pokemon designs and the ideas. Performance is the biggest issue. I think if that game came out on the Switch 2, because it runs flawlessly on the Switch 2, the biggest complaint would be graphics, because it does look ugly. And here's my thing on BDSP. I think BDSP is a game that fans thought they wanted. and then quickly realized they didn't want it. Because that was the whole thing with the Alpha Sapphires. People were like, they changed too much. And they wanted a faithful remake, and they got a faithful remake in
I didn't mind
ESP.
I didn't mind Alpha Sapphire. I thought Alpha Sapphire was good. I didn't have a problem with it. The only problem I have with that is that was easier because of all this stuff they gave you.
I think personally, Alpha Sapphire is probably the best remake game.
I know that you don't. You're not as much a fan of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I still think that one's better. I do like Groovy and Alpha Sapphire, but I do think it does Gen 2 better justice.
I think it does Gen 2 better justice, but it doesn't fix overall glaring issues. So,
unlike Gen 4, where it's like, okay, so we have this, so you willingly chose, when before you chose to take elements from the mixed game, the third version.
You missed Staryu.
I didn't miss Staryu. What are you talking about? Star me?
Yeah. they I can tell you, it's because they're like, hey, let's do a faithful adaptation. People wanted a faithful adaptation, and I don't care what anyone says, that game is a faithful adaptation to Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, no one wanted a faithful adaptation to Diamond and Pearl. They wanted a faithful adaptation to Platinum. If they wanted to split the versions, they could have just added the Platinum stuff, but did Diamond and Pearl.
That's too much work. They got a faithful adaptation of
Gen 4. They did an Alpha Sapphire Mega Ruby.
Too much work.
It's too much work. And then added stuff on top of that. So yeah, that's my problem with BSP is just like you had the option and chose not to take it.
Well, here's my thought. You getting a Switch 2? Because you're gonna be kind of screwed because Gen 10's exclusive to Switch 2.
Oh, I mean that's not a surprise. I assume I'm gonna get one eventually. The only thing I'd probably get for it is currently maybe Hyrule Warriors. I've heard give and take with that one. I've heard both that it's good and also that it's bad. I've heard it's good from you. I've also heard that it's bad. Well, not bad, but it's not good. It's not great.
You missed War Turtle. War Toodle, as I call him.
I have everything. It's not a problem. Let's just talk about my new entries.
Yeah, new entries. There's still a red dot on War Turtle.
War Turtle. Mewtwo Tentacle.
I played that game, and I think it's easily the best like Hyrule Warriors game.
But you didn't play Legend, or you didn't play the Switch version of the original, right?
No, I did not.
I think
when you say the original, you're not talking about Age of Calamity, right? You're talking about.
I'm talking about the original Hyrule Warriors.
I didn't play either of the Hyrule Warriors.
I think you would like the original Hyrule Warriors. In fact, when I was playing it, you said you would like it, but
I would like it because it's also nice Haunter. Oh, that's because I traded you a shiny Haunter.
Yes.
Why isn't your Gengar shiny?
Oh, this one's just not shiny. Wait, you can't tell? Oh, I guess you could tell, actually. I forgot I didn't do that.
Yeah, I could tell Haunter. The Gengar, I can't tell. But that looks like normal Gengar, not shiny Gengar.
It's paler, that's why you can tell.
Yeah, but that looks like just regular Gengar, like normal Gengar. Anyways, point being, so I think Age of Imprisonment is
everyone's like so many rants. So funny.
It's been a while. You want to go grinding in Reborn? By the way, that came up the other day. Someone was grinding in Project Nova, and they're like, Not was like, this reminds me of the days when Gil and Def talking about us having to stay till like 3 a.m. to grind in Reborn for things. But anyways, I think Age of Imprisonment is arguably one of the better Zelda stories for it, and the gameplay is very, very fun. I enjoy the gameplay a lot. And it fixes a lot of problems I have with Age of Calamity.
Age of Calamity is fine as a linear standpoint. I like a lot of the moments in it, a lot of the cutscenes too. I don't like a lot of the characters. I found the characters in the first game way better. The first game has way more fun characters.
Well, obviously this is going to be more of a serious game because it is actual canon to the Legend of Zelda stuff. But like, it is really, really fun to see the characters, and a lot of the characters, like the Goron race, right? Like typically is like stupid. I would argue, they're normally like goofy, stupid, not very bright, eat rock. That's kind of the whole shtick. Yeah, and I feel like
clever.
the Goron Elder that you meet in this game, like all of them, the Gorons that you meet, they're not dumb. They're like, you know, one of them is like really like studious and is like, well, what if this plays out and stuff like that, like a really cool tactician type deal. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. And Zoras, you know, typically are not. To me, Zoras are very like reserved most of the time.
Except for Sidon.
Yeah, and one of the Zoras that are in Age of Imprisonment like is like really gung ho, like gotta go type deal. So, and it's really interesting to see like all the classes kind of be not necessarily opposites, but like more diverse than what they were. And also, as much as I like Tears of the Kingdom's story is really bad. It's just
I was about to say, I assume it's good for the Tears of the Kingdom characters who barely got to do anything or really express themselves.
It is definitely a better story than Tears of the Kingdom by a lot. I would highly recommend it. You would really enjoy it, I think.
I mean, I like Musou games anyway, so I 100%ed Age of Calamity and thought it was all right. And the 100% reward is fun.
You're a madman. Age of Calamity is not fun. It's bad. Yes, but still good information on IPs I can appreciate. Yes. I'm trying to be as non-spoilery as possible.
And if you like very arcadey Musou games, then Hyper Wars is way up your alley. You have so much content in it, so I've got that going for you. You get to play as Tingle.
Apparently, Anuma said, by the way, that the next Zelda game he wants to work more with like Koei Tecmo for like a first-party version of Zelda, like to borrow the Age of Imprisonment like battle system or something along those lines.
Not necessarily that's going to be like. It's going to be a main series game.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, Age of Imprisonment told the story way better than Tears of the Kingdom did.
I feel like people want. I feel like what people want though is not another Breath of the Wild game. I think they just want another like traditionally styled Zelda game.
Here's the thing I think would work perfect for this. I do. Well, I mean, they already said that like, you know, this will be the end of the Wild Era games. And well, I mean,
not the play style. Although I think the issue there is Breath of the Wild is based on a what's it called? A design ideal that is like way too old to even be like a good anymore.
Well, I think a lot of people would burn out on open worlds in general.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. So like that used to be a thing, and that used to be a thing when Breath of the Wild was in production, and then it's just something that carried over because they had the.
Well, I think also like when it comes to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild is 100% new, right? Like there is everything in it is new and fresh. Tears of the Kingdom, there is new stuff, but it's also just more of the same. Also, the way that they tell the flashback stories in that game is way worse than they did in Breath of the Wild. Mainly because you can just get spoiled on the end of it in Tears of the Kingdom and just be like, what? And then you're just like, okay, if you just go the other way. But yeah, I think Tears of the Kingdom.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I think Tears of the Kingdom is arguably the better game, but also at the same time a worse game because of it. I think if Breath of the Wild didn't exist and Tears of the Kingdom was the Breath of the Wild, I think Tears of the Kingdom would be better. It would be more high regarded.
I feel like I still think Breath of the Wild is better in both situations. Tears of the Kingdom isn't bad, but I still think I like Breath of the Wild more.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I enjoy Breath of the Wild more, but I think the only reason why I do enjoy Breath of the Wild more is because of the more, like, because I 100% Breath of the Wild twice, and
I haven't 100% it once. I like at least pseudo 100%ing Tears of the Kingdom. I got all the.
You want some Koroks?
I did not do the Koroks. Are you freaking kidding me? I did however. I did finish a compendium, which is a way easier task. I got all the bubble frogs too.
Yeah, the bubble frogs I feel like weren't too bad.
Well, it helps that there's a way to search for where they all are. So
yeah,
And I guess technically you have that now if you're on the Switch 2 version with its exclusive mobile app.
Dude, I forgot about that. I wish that was a thing. Like when I mean, I didn't 100% Tears of the Kingdom, so I guess I could do that because I did not get all the Koroks. I think I'm like 400 and something. I don't remember. But like I already explored Hyrule, and it's like I really don't want to explore all of Hyrule again because there's not. I guess it's the same Hyrule. You know what I hope for the next Legend of Zelda game? Actually, this is a complete tangent. I hope we actually don't go to Hyrule.
Well, I mean, you're using Hyrule. I mean, the thing with Legend of Zelda games is that they always change up how Hyrule is either oriented or where everything is. I mean, there's always gonna be a Kakariko village. There's always gonna be a Hyrule castle town. But I mean, usually castle towns in the center. But usually that stuff's like placed somewhere else.
I don't want to be in Hyrule the next Zelda game. I mean, you got to think the Oracle games. You're not in Hyrule. Majora's Mask. You're not in Hyrule. Skyward Sword are like not in Hyrule.
Because Hyrule doesn't exist yet.
What's the other one? Twilight Princess. You are. Ocarina of Time. You are. Are you? I didn't play Minish Cap, so I don't know if you're in.
Actually, I think you are in Minish Cap.
Are you? I can't remember.
Technically, you are in or not in almost a Phantom Hourglass. Actually, not Phantom Hourglass. You're not in there in Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, and you're in New Hyrule in. No, wait. Is Phantom Hourglass the one that comes after, or?
It is. It does come after Wind Waker. Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't there another one that comes after Phantom Hourglass?
Spirit Tracks. That's
Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks is New Hyrule, which is technically, I guess, Hyrule, but also not Hyrule. Are you in Hyrule in Link's Awakening? No, you're not.
No,
because you're asleep. So like
that's a spoiler.
Well, the game's old. Sorry.
Holy Island.
I feel like they could do without Hyrule. I feel like they've actually pretty split on Hyrule versus not Hyrule. I would love to go back to Termina in a way, just to see like a more, fulfilled out Termina.
I think that's literally impossible. I don't even think Termina is even real.
Probably not, but we're not lore experts on Zelda stuff, so there's that. I just want to go somewhere other than Hyrule. But back to like the mechanics, I think they did it perfectly with Echoes of Wisdom. While it is open world, it still has that linear like feel to it.
Well, they made it more linear by not letting you go anywhere you want. I guess they did say that you go anywhere you want, but they made it so that you can. They made it so that your objectives are segmented instead of just giving you all of your objectives at once. So they had a pinching point, which apparently is like a really good way to handle like open world stuff, is to have a pinching point.
Yeah, I think it works
so that you can. So you know exactly where or what to expect when someone is at a certain point.
Yep, I think that works really well, and I would be okay if they stuck with that formula for a game or two. Because I mean, I'm okay with a long linear game too. I somewhat prefer that as opposed to open world, because sometimes open world games are too. It's the Witcher 3 effect, is what I call it, where a game has got too much to do that just overwhelms me, and I just won't do it. Like. I can never finish The Witcher 3. There's apparently like more DLC coming out for that game as well this year.
Seriously? Jeez.
Yes. And it's like there's just too much to it.
I guess they figured they were done with Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Apparently Cyberpunk runs pretty fine now. I kind of wanted to play it at some point, but I don't know if I will.
Yeah, I hear Cyberpunk is good now. My brother told me that.
There was an issue. Speaking of Cyberpunk on the Switch, where you could get their like premium edition that came with like the DLC for like $5. They had like a processing error on it. Like
$5.
Yeah, it was like some ridiculous. It might have been like $50. I can't remember. It was like ridiculously cheap. So, there's that. So at the end of the day, Def, just go buy you a Switch 2.
Yeah. So
play your Switch 1's games.
Yeah, so I actually just really never finished what I was talking about there. The only games I feel like I'd want to get is Age of Imprisonment. Age of Imprisonment. I already have Age of Calamity, and I guess Fortune's Weave. I've actually not played Engage, but I guess it's not too important.
You don't need to play Engage. You might actually like Engage. I didn't like Engage. I thought it was very, very boring.
I've been watching Engage on the side. Someone else is playing it. Mecha, you like watching them. Anyone who else does. Anyway, and
I've been watching Inu play it.
Yeah. So I have an idea. I actually don't know at all what's going on in the plot. It just seems like it's a action figure plot where you smash two things together and then watch them fight.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, gameplay seems fine, but yeah, I only did one route of Three Houses, and it was the least plot relevant route.
Which one did you do, Claude?
I did Claude's route.
Nice, my man. We're both Claude homies. So I also only did one of Claude's. I do want to kind of get Fortune's Weave, but I also am kind of wanting to hold, like, it's going to depend on when it comes out. Because, like, there's a lot of games coming out soon that I want to get.
Are you planning to get Tamagotchi Life?
No. I've never played a single one of those games. So, but I am planning on getting Resident Evil that comes out, like, apparently on Pokemon Day.
You got a Switch?
I'm going to probably get it on PC.
Yeah, I was going to say, something should be getting on PC.
Well, apparently the Switch, the Switch 2 runs fine. Most games run fine on it. Actually, I haven't ran into an issue with a game on the Switch 2, but other than BDSP crashing, which they've fixed now.
You know what I actually haven't finished?
Apparently it's like hyper optimized for the Switch 2, so, which is surprising. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, I was about to say, speaking of Fire Emblem, like, we didn't just digress from that for a second there. I actually have not finished Three Hopes. I was doing Edelgard's route on that one, so I guess I am sort of clued in on what the plot for that is. What the actual plot of Three Houses is supposed to be.
I forgot that game existed.
I often forget it also exists. Chess is cool, I guess. apparently the mobile game also agrees, because apparently there's like 3 versions of female chess.
I forgot. Didn't they close their mobile game?
No, it's still going. Didn't you hear? They made an Among Us game to make more alts for their real game. No, I'm kidding. Not about them making shadows for heroes. People suspect that's what it is because they just didn't announce it at all. But yeah, so shadows is still a thing. People don't like it, but also people say it's not that bad. Then people also say it's terrible.
Oh, is that the newer one?
Yes, that's the
newer one, right?
Yeah, that's a social deduction one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard nothing but bad things. Speaking of,
I like that. I find a theory that they made it because they wanted more alts and heroes to be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, it's probably true. Also, speaking of gacha, FGO Arcade is closing down or shutting down.
Oh, are they now?
And I forgot that existed. Yeah.
I often forget Fake Go Arcade also happened. Apparently Fake Go is still going. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I guess we'll find out in 2 years.
Oh, are you still playing it?
Oh, I'm still playing it, yeah.
Oh, nice. Did you get MP5 Nero yet?
No. I do have MP4 Musashi, Berserker Musashi, who is now even stronger because she just got buffed.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, that's a lot of conversation that I've never actually brought up on stream before.
Dude, someone messaged me asking for a collab thingy, and I'm like, well, before I do collabs, I want to like try to get to know someone, you know, because chemistry, right? Like, and they were talking about something, and they're like, yeah, I play gachas and stuff, and they asked like why I got into like streaming or whatever, and I'm like, well, my original streams were Fake Grand Order streams, then we went on a Fake Grand Order tangent, and I'm like, I don't play anymore. Sorry.
Those were dark times. Those are so dark.
Those times when you wailed so hard. Gil used to be a super whale, by the way. And then he quit cold turkey, and he's never looked back.
Nope, never looked back. I did find my friend code ID earlier, because I was like, hey, you can look at him. It's been over a year. Actually, it's been
over a year? Dude, it has been like 3 years.
It's been since I got my card, because I was like, if I get this card, I gotta stop playing Fate Grand Order, because I won't be able to afford both. So, I think 2022, 23, somewhere around in there. Good times. Good times. You excited for Gen 10?
I mean, I'm as excited as I usually am, which is, I wonder what it's gonna be, and I wonder what people are gonna complain about. Because everyone always complains about something. Not that I blame them, really. I know you can't please everyone.
So, I
blame nobody for their opinion. But man, it does get annoying hearing about it all the time when I'm just like, I just
Yes,
want
it
to play
does.
fun games, dude.
Dude, that's my thing is like I genuinely there's been like someone that comments on like some of my stuff that just like complains because they're like, you're a Nintendo shill. And it's like, me? You think I shill Nintendo? But I mean I just like the stuff, and especially like Pokemon, while the DLC was disappointing, it's like I still love the games. I'm still sinking like hundreds of hours into them, you know, part of my childhood, and I've just really enjoyed. I enjoy what their formula. It works. So yeah, if you like it, the more so. I will say, I did look at the tear leak, so I've seen like Gen 10 stuff. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay, so we know for sure that it's happening this year then. Good to know.
No, we do not know because the tear leak was from 2 years ago. It did show the delay for this game, and that's also how I know that this game, all the buildings went under a change because they used to be all 3D modeled. And there's actually one building somewhere, I can't remember where it's at, like a random building that is still 3D modeled even.
Oh, by the way, yeah.
It's like
If you want to see what Gil's talking about, you can see it right here. Look at this window. That is a painting.
yeah. Yeah, they all those used to be modeled, and they removed it because of backlash because of Scarlet Violet running. One thing is I'm glad it's not gonna be on the Switch. I can't tell you it's not gonna be on the Switch. But mainly because Switch hardware won't be the reason for it to be held back any, which will be a good thing.
This game is
But
clearly
the
a
stuff
product
in-
compromise, but it's like a compromise
It
they desperately needed to make. So
I need to send you the video I watched of someone like going through. It doesn't have any tear leak spoilers for anything other than this game. And it's not even spoilers. It's like the development cycle of this game. It is so wild to see. Wild Pokemon were in it. Rod Pokemon were in it. Zone 17 was the first wild zone in this game. There was Pokemon abilities that you traverse things. Like there was a thing for like Talonflame that lets you just do a massive jump in the air. It's called like a whirlwind jump or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. It was a fascinating video to see.
it sounds like they wanted to make Breath of the Wild. Or sorry, Tears of the Kingdom.
It really did kind of seem that way, like open world type deal. But yeah, this game did have to go through and you could tell like the morale just shifted entirely in January, which this time it's like January close to like a lot of people have already played like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because it released in November, and they're getting all that feedback, and then you can just tell the game's just dipped in a lot of ways. So
They were like,
they also went through.
So what? You're saying like this is the We're Sorry game?
Yeah, they compromised on a lot of stuff. The online's different for sure than what it would originally was. Although I do think the online's better in this than what the original online was. They did have like a weird like paintball mode or something like that, where like if you get hit with the Pokemon, yeah, it was really weird for online. So there was a lot of random stuff though. It's a fascinating video. If you remind me, I'll send it to you or try to find it and send it to you. It's like an hour and a half long. It was a good watch though. Very, very good. And like I said, it's not spoilers, it's just development of this game. So cool. Yeah, there was also a fat Pikachu in development.
A fat Pikachu.
Like chunkier than Chunk Pikachu. It's like take Pikachu and stretch it. It was pretty funny looking.
Must be like Beta Raichu X or something.
I don't think that. I think it was just an asset they put in there. So, a lot of interesting things. I learned also, I think it was Caleb and Serena are in this game's games files in like full 3D that they used. Like they upscaled it from the 3DS version.
Really?
One of those two.
Well, actually, did they even need to do that? Because they already had full models in Gen 6.
Yeah, I think they like pulled
Like
those over and like.
Yeah, it's like not even like the non-cheaty models. They just have like straight up just like their actual models because of battle, and the costumes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably use them as a base for the main characters. That's when to scale them.
Yeah, they did. They also used Iridia to run around with. Like, it's just Iridia running. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Wait, who?
Iridia.
Irida. Irida.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what her name is. It's
Yeah,
one of those two.
I think it's not familiar.
Yeah, it's Legend ZA person, the Pearl Clan leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Irida, Iridia, something like that. I can't remember how many Oz her name's got. So,
Well, actually, no, because I thought they were all named after the Adamant Luster Swords. No, like, she's not named after the Luster Sword.
no, it's like, pretty sure it's Irida.
Irida, yeah. She looks like May. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, Iridia. Oh, she's a Master Sex.
Yes, basically everyone's in Masters EX. Sorry, Master
My game
Sex.
never
Not to
dies.
ruin your joke.
Oh, you getting Pokopia? Well, you gotta have Switch 2 for Pokopia.
I wasn't planning to get Pokopia. I actually keep forgetting that it exists.
Really? I feel like that would be a game you would love, because you are an Animal Crossing fanatic.
I did put 600 hours into 100% completing Animal Crossing. And by 100% completing, that's getting everything in the museum and that's it. I did not get all the achievements. That is ridiculous. But it took me
So
it
it's
took me an entire year because you have to, get all the fish and
Hey, there
bugs
was
and
a-
stuff over the year.
There was a...
I would have finished
there's nothing
sooner
for Animal
if I
Crossing.
caught a fish when I first started. I had to wait until past my birthday to get it.
Well, there's an update for Animal Crossing, so get back to the ground, buddy.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh. Or get Pokopia. I think the concept that game was also in there. I looked at it because I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I promise I'm not drunk. 100% sure that I'm gonna get it because I've never played like an Animal Crossing game, so I don't know if I would enjoy it or not.
You'd probably enjoy it with friends. I'm not sure if that applies to Pokopia or not. Also, it's closer to Dragon Quest Builders. Dragon Quest Builders.
Well, it's made
than
by the
Pokopia.
same team that did Dragon Quest Builders.
Oh, well, there you go. If you like Dragon Quest Builders, you're probably like Pokopia.
I didn't play that either.
So I hear Builders is really good. I never played it myself though.
Well, all I know is there was hints for you to check trees and get a golden bug in Animal Crossing.
A golden bug in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I don't remember, dude. You know how long ago the raid cast on that joke was? Years.
Oh, well,
Ancient.
that was a joke. I almost forgot that was a joke. Yeah, I don't remember anything about that, but
Yeah, I
that's
just remember.
what you guys would mess with me with.
Yeah, good times. That was just when it was me, you, and Ina. Sorry, I derailed your stream for like an hour.
Nah, no big deal. You usually don't get to be that chatty or have like in those conversations other than the game because I usually don't have a lot to talk about. So
Yeah, I normally try not to. I normally lurk because I'm old man and I'm asleep. But also, I just try not to interrupt streams. But I was like, hey, you're finished now. You got nothing to do but time. It's only
Yeah.
like 9 o'clock your time.
how
What
many
game you
battles
play
are you actually
next?
doing while you're having that conversation? While I was messing around. Let's see.
You 4.
633. So I was like 20.
Yeah. Time to put on a Netflix show. What are you gonna do after this?
Well, funny you mentioned that. It seems like since, like September, I've been catching up with stuff that has been coming out as I've been doing it, and it's going to continue for a bit longer because something pretty big just came out that I now need to get involved with again.
Yeah.
And I'm so looking forward to it. You have no idea. So excited. So
You wanna-
ecstatic.
you wanna-
So thrilled to be getting back to that so soon.
You want to tell the audience what it is?
Well, our good friend Gil here just dropped the first version, the first full version of Project Nova. So,
It's still beta, don't lie.
oh, was it?
Yeah, it only goes up to 5 gems. It's about
Okay.
like 50, 60 hours of content, though. Don't worry.
A Fire and Kaizo Fire Red ROM hack. He is back.
Dude, I'm so mean. I need. Okay, that means I need to actually finish the patch I'm working on. I was watching someone else play it on because I've been watching people so I can find bugs, and they were going through Viridian Forest, and Viridian Forest was one of those areas that I didn't really touch because I didn't know what to do, and then like
I was watching. I'm like, I am disgusted. Like I spat on the ground. Like, ugh. Not really, but I was like, I can do better than this. And I'm going to show you this because it's Viridian Forest. It's not like it's too far into the game, for obvious reasons. Let me show you the new Viridian Forest, and you can share it on screen if you want.
Well, that's difficult to do, but I guess you can show this picture.
It's just a screenshot. This is the new Viridian Forest. Looks way better. Obviously, things are hidden, like items and NPCs and stuff, because I don't want to spoil things. But it looks, in my opinion, it looks way better. I think this is a little bit of an outdated screenshot.
Need to make this smaller.
Did you say I missed a spot?
The screen. There we go. That's how you make it smaller.
Oh. Yeah, I'm particularly evil. I did make it to where NPCs give things, though. So yeah, Viridian Forest, completely new, completely reworked. I think it looks really good.
I need to keep in mind that I need to clearly I need to focus way harder on speed. There is no fun to be had here for not fast. That's what I've learned.
Don't worry, I feel like it's somewhat easier. Also, it might not be easier because I gave now trainers all have like proper natures, which was not a thing in 1.0. So yeah, did make rare candies $10 though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also made grind for money harder, right?
No.
Oh, so my usual method of getting money is not the game anymore, though.
Oh no, that method is gone.
I can't kick that thing into the creek immediately.
I also might have to do a little balance, and I might have to move some moonstones around. So far, the people that I've watched have taken Nido King and Nido Queen, and I'm like, yeah, that is certainly a thing. Maybe I'll just change their evolution from moonstones to like 36. I don't remember. Nidorino evolves kind of early, right?
Nidorino evolves at 16. I believe.
Oh.
So you basically making them like starter levels if you do that.
I'll make it at 40. Nido Queen and King is like 40.
Yeesh.
Actually, maybe I'll make them like 32. Well, I mean, they're both like really good Pokemon, kinda, for AI. I don't know. I've been trying to fix bugs. There's one bug right now. I goofed with 1.21 because this is still built off the same thing, but like the 1.21 save doesn't work because there's like a bazillion flags that you would have missed. Also, it's actually got a story now, not just generic Fire Red story. Wait, where was I going with this? What was I talking about before the generic flags?
You had to. The save doesn't work anymore.
Before that,
I'm assuming you buying milk, and I also forgot.
Well, long story short, chat. It's available now to download. I was talking about bugs. Bugs. This is very important because I might not have this fixed. There's like a crash in the game. 1.2 when I expanded the map names because there's like new areas, and you know where Delibird was. That was a new area.
Yes.
And turns out you're not really supposed to do that because that's a table that cannot be expanded. Learned that the hard way. And if you try, I am surprised it didn't happen in 1.21 at all. If you opened up the town map in any of those new areas, the game would just crash because it's trying to access like an area. I guess it's because like no one opens up the town map. There finally was a fix for it, like
I think they did have an account for that. Yeah, they should have had an account for that with the event areas in Fire Red. Did you not figure out how they did that?
It's not that. It's because those are already implemented in the game. The event areas are like they're already in the game files.
Oh,
like I assume you're talking about like Naval Rock and stuff like that, New Birth Island, or all that other garbage. Yeah, they're already in the game files, so they're not considered new areas.
Well, I mean, but they do point somewhere. I assume the problem here you're having is that you have a null pointer error, so it's pointing at nothing, and then the game crashes on it. So
I actually don't know why it's
have
doing
them
that.
point to it, right?
You can't because it. Well, now you can. Literally today, is when they found out how to do it, but like the HMA thing, if you did do that, it would point to the same map. So you would open up the map, but it would just open up the map to New Moon Islands, and that's not very helpful. It would prevent a crash.
Well, I mean, I thought when they I've never actually done those events before. I thought what they did on the map was they would show a picture of Hoenn, but then they show a picture of Kanto, and then they have like your icon just like pointing off screen. It's like you're not here is basically what they're saying. I thought that's what they did.
I don't know how they handle those, but yeah, either way, it's not as much necessarily like a null pointer. I don't know exactly the details behind it. Point is, they got a fix for it, and I need to apply that. I was actually going to do that while we were hanging out on call, so I had something to do, but I got distracted and I didn't work on it once. So I also have to fix a bug. I don't know, and this one I don't understand why. It's in the script. It calls for like the rival fight, like the rival exit music. And when the script ends, the music should end. By all points and purposes, it's the exact same copy of a script used earlier, and it works. However, when I was watching someone play through it, the music didn't end. So like the script ended, but the music just kept going, like the rival end music, and I'm like, huh? I don't know if it's like they were speeding up so fast it like broke the script somehow, or if the script like tried to end like before the music like did anything. I don't know. I gotta fix that. That's the other thing on my docket before I put out 2.0.2. When are you streaming it, or when are you playing it? Is it the next Friday? Because if so, I need to work on
I might take a week, because I do want to try and do like a proper setup for it, like a stream setup for it, instead of just what I had before. Fair. But I've not started working on that yet, so maybe I will take a week off.
Okay.
Give myself a chance to do it, or just take a week off after doing this for straight weeks.
You can always give yourself a break. Yeah, I don't blame you on that end. So it'll be out within a couple days, probably.
Oh, also I wanted to show this because I saw this while off screen. Where is the? Here it is.
Oh, can you go to Zone 17 and zoom in real quick? Like the map.
Is there something there you can see?
I'm gonna show you. It's just, I'm curious to see if the back alley trader dealer person is here.
I like how we keep getting distracted.
Yeah, that's fine.
The stream will never end. The stream will never end, chat. It's just gonna keep going. Wait, they made wait, no, that's 7. No, wait, yeah, they made 17 first. I hate this place.
Yeah,
this is like the worst one. This is what they started with.
Yeah. Also, all the zones were like out. They didn't have the green like borders around it. Okay, so you see that little alleyway like near Vert Street? It's like 17, and then it's like up. And I could just say, I don't know why I'm making this way more complicated. I can just send you a screenshot. That area. See if a shady businessman's there. Yeah, you're kind of hovering over it. Yeah. That area. See if a shady businessman's there. I don't think he would be, because
I'll show it later when I was about to show you guys. I guess.
I guess you can show that too. You can show both. Who cares?
Did you know what I was about to show? Right. Did you see where I went?
No, I don't know. I was busy trying to find Zone 17.
Okay.
What were you going to show?
I was going to the cemetery.
Oh, yeah. Ripperonis. Pepperoni pizzas.
Yep, sure is an alleyway.
Is there no one there? Obviously, your stream's on a delay. Okay, yeah, there's a shady businessman there that sells TMs. So, and the DLC. It's also really annoying because there's a ghastly spawn right there as well. So at nighttime, he's like always there. Yeah, it's like really tedious. Oh, so all right, yeah.
We're gonna
show off.
We're gonna end off with this because I did see this while I was off camera catching a bunch of spinnerack.
Good EV Play-Doh grind, by the way. If you need it, just surf the wall.
And now you know why I was catching a bunch of spinnerack. You can easily see it. Yeah, so this shows up after you beat the game. Here lies AZ, who mastered both creation and destruction, a man of beginnings and endings. For 3,000 years he lived, finding no fellowship with others as he wandered the world's byways. But in Lumios, he discovered faithful friends and was reunited with his most beloved Pokémon. It was in Lumios 2 that he breathed his last. See ya, AZ.
Rest in pieces. So, I'm surprised they killed him off. Is that the first Pokemon character that's been like canonically died in a game?
Well, I mean, like over the course of a story, I thought Lysander was dead, or he lived forever. Which I guess that he did live forever. That part has been confirmed.
Now, at least 3,000 years. So,
I think I guess it doesn't really technically count. Rainbow Rocket storyline basically had every leader almost die, and then they got sent to Rainbow Rocket.
yeah, but they didn't die. You don't see their graves.
True that, you don't see the grave.
You don't see their graves. So, well, Def, thanks for having me on.
No problem. Appreciate the banter when this stream is going to be an hour long anyway.
I mean, we can talk about more if you want. Let me pull up my docket list of the DLC drops that I've got. So,
I can probably guess what one of them is. They gave Pokemon that did not need Megas a Mega, another one even.
So I'm okay with Lucario getting a Mega. I think that's very fitting, like thematically, because it's like the first Mega that humans Mega evolved.
Sure.
Garchomp, dude. Okay, I will rant about this. All right,
Garchomp.
So the DLC, right? They promoted like Megas, like Z Megas, as a really big thing, right?
Yep.
They work fundamentally different than regular Megas. I don't know if you know that, but they. Yeah, they work fundamentally different than normal Megas. And they're like, Z Megas, cool. There are 3 Z Megas in this game.
And they're all Pokemon that already have Megas.
Yes. Absol, which I think Absol needed it. Absol's Mega is also really good, like its new Mega. It actually fixes Absol. Then there's Lucario, which is just special Mega Lucario, except more tuned. Like, depending on its ability, I think regular Mega Lucario is already busted. This thing also might be insanely busted.
I don't know how you'd make Mega Lucario even more busted. Maybe give it like Unseen Fist or something.
Here's how. You, instead of giving it, well, it's faster for one than normal Mega Lucario. And its special attack is higher than Mega Lucario's attack. That's how. And depending on its ability, like I said, if it gets like, I think people are rumoring that it's getting Mega Launcher's ability. You can see how that goes.
Yeah. Because it's a special attacker.
Yep. So, anyways, that and Garchomp. By the way, Garchomp Z is also a special attacker, which is really funny.
Who is a special attack in Garchomp just in general? I guess he's the same thing for Pikachu.
Yeah, he learns Nasty Plot. So, and Mega Garchomp Z is also incredibly fast, and his special attack is incredibly high.
Okay, so they did learn not to make Garchomp slow. That's what I was saying. Okay, so try this again. So that means they're not going to make Garchomp slow.
Well, 2 things. One, Garchomp in this game is busted, Mega Garchomp, because speed is effectively irrelevant.
Well, yeah, 2, I'm just saying like in normal gameplay. Yeah. If they're gonna try Garchomp again, they're not gonna make him slow because they learned their lesson from that.
Also, it's funny because Special Garchomp is even more of a threat because like one of the checks for Garchomp is Intimidate. Special Garchomp don't care enough for no Intimidate. So, but okay, back to the main complaint. So there's 3 Z Megas, which I already feel like is way too few for it to be like one of the promoted things. The very first Mega battle you do in the DLC is Absol. Mega Absol Z. Fits, because, you know, the regular one is Mega Absol. The next one you can get is Mega Lucario at the very end of the post-game of the DLC. And Garchomp isn't released yet. So it's either going to be online, or it's going to... People are also wondering if it might be like a mystery gift deal for like Pokemon Day. So yeah, really dumb. They should have made more Z Megas. So. Oh, Swords of Justice got a buff.
Swords of Justice got a buff?
Yep. If they use Sacred Sword, their attack and special attack just raises.
Oh wait, didn't they also get Megas?
No.
But they are in this game.
They are in this game.
Yeah, okay.
They did not
I
get
remember reading it. I remember seeing something about that. I was like, oh yeah, they're in this game too, aren't they?
Yep. They've been really on the Swords of Justice. Like, Sword and Shield had them. Scarlet and Violet had them. In a way, like with the Paradox forms. This game's got them.
Glade's at level 100.
Wasn't released yet. Yep, it is not released yet. So, and I'm pretty sure next month is Septiles. Like at the end of like, it might not be necessarily next month, but like February like 23rd or 27th might be the end of like ranked season, whatever it is. Which does fit with like Pokemon Day, and you know they're gonna do a direct on Pokemon Day. It's their 30th anniversary, so.
But yeah, that's all the ranting I've got. Well, I probably do have more, but I can't think of any at the moment. So.
Okay, so probably gonna take a week off, like I said. The week when we do come back for streaming, it is going to be Project Nova 1.0. It is 1.0, right?
2.0.
2.0.
2.0.
Well, actually, right now it's 2.0.1 because people already found some bugs, aka walking through trees. Also, actually, it was pretty funny. One of the scripts in the professor's labs, the rival, if you only picked Squirtle, this happened. The other two were fine. He would just walk through walls. Oh, I had to fix that. That was one reason why I fixed 2.0.1. So yeah, there you go. I'll let you continue your spiel. I'm just gonna sip water and just chill.
And, yeah, it's going to be Project Nova 2.0.1, apparently. So, till next time.
It'll probably be 2.0.2, actually.
2.0.2.
I'm gonna fix the game with
We're playing Project Nova next time. So, I am going to suffer through Kaizo Pokemon for a bit longer. And Pokemon just in general for a bit longer. Not like I'm really suffering through that part, but... you know what I mean. Anyway. Till next time, see you guys later. Enjoy your za. Enjoy your pizza.
Pizza. Like
and subscribe. I am now getting used to saying that on stream, at least. I'm not saying it in videos because that seems stupid. Silly to me.
Yeah, you should. I'll say it. Here, put this in to your videos. Just copy and paste this. Hey, make sure to like and subscribe to Def's videos. He's really cool. I'm just a totally random person saying it, though. But you should definitely do it.
With lag.
Oh, well, get a better internet.
Anyway, till next time. See you guys later. And thanks for watching.
Adios.